YouTube, what's happening, everybody? Okay, this is gonna be like a part 1 video of the Pontiac Lemans Chevy small block build. Everybody who followed me when I was back up north in Chicago knows I built a 355, a strong little nitrous 355 motor. Moved out to Florida, left the car in storage for a couple years, didn't have enough antifreeze, and I got a freeze crack. So the block is pretty much junk. Everybody tells me stitch it, but I'm not stitching it, so I got another block. Here's the build. I painted it like a charcoal gray, only because of the fact that everybody has the Chevy orange, the Chevy red. I'm sick of that shit. Everywhere I go, everybody's got it. My last block, everybody knows I had hot rod black. This time I'm going a little bit different. There's that gunmetal gray. I think it looks dope as hell. Shoot me some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. But again, this is going to be a little 355 as well. It's bored 30 over. 30 over pistons. Forged pistons, forged rods, forged crank. So tonight what we're doing is we're polishing the crank. And this ain't a video about polishing the crank. There's 100,000 videos on how to polish the crank. But all these journals here, that one, this one, you name it, you just go down the line. What I'm doing is I'm hitting it with 1,000 grit, then I'm going 2,000 grit. This one I already did with 2,000 grit. What I do is I take a little piece right here, cut it, just like so, okay? And I wrap it around. I use these little, everybody uses shoelaces. I don't use shoelaces. I use these are from sunglasses. And they're rubber. You can stretch them. And what I'll do is I'll wrap it around the journal twice. And then I'll grab an end of each side. And I'll just pull it back and forth. And just polish it up. So when I'm done sanding them all, what I'll do is I'll hit it with that billet right there. That metal polish. And man, I'm telling you what. Just put the work in. Do the shit yourself. Don't spend money on a machine shop to do it if you can do it yourself. And all these journals, each and every one, they're clean already. I'm just gonna go and hit them all up again. This one here, I mean, I'm using my nail. There is nothing, not one line, not one little sharp edge. There's no gouges. So what I did was I used a couple jacks, put some towels underneath it, little shop towels. And that's what I'm doing. So, you know, we're polishing up this crank. We're sanding it right now. Then we're going to polish it up. And what I'll do, I'll use a microfiber cloth. And what I'll do with the microfiber cloth, I'll cut it in strips like this. And then I'll put some of that on it, onto the journal. And then I'll just go back and forth on it and then polish it to a mirror finish. Tomorrow we're dropping it back in the crank. Or I'm sorry, back in the block. And we're going to drop it back down dry. We'll put the bearings in it. No assembly lube, nothing. I'll show you how I keep all my shit. I keep my shit organized as hell, guys. All right. So what we're going to use some of this. It's plastic, like Plastigauge is what they call it. Okay, and then all of these little dimensions, you could just follow each and every one to see where your bearing clearances are to make sure you're in spec. But other than that, that's about it. So this is gonna be, I'll just consider it a part 1. As soon as I get the crank dropped in there, get all the bearings, you know, get all the clearances down, and once I get it all torqued down, then we'll go. We'll hit the rods and the pistons. So once again, guys, if you like these kind of videos, just please like, subscribe. I appreciate whoever has already. And we're off, man. We're building this motor. So Pontiac Lemans is going to have a nice little nitrous motor. And we're going to have a blast with this thing out in these Florida streets. Peace.